turn the radio off right now and listen to The Chris Miles Show.
Keeping you informed about the latest and greatest trends and current events in today's society. It's where you go to stay in the know. It's the Chris Miles Show, live from Atlanta, Georgia.
Good afternoon. Good evening. My bad. Man, my mind messed up. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Chris Miles Show.
What's going on, people? Never mind my producer. He's still vibing off of the Alabama putting their foot in Georgia's ass yesterday. Hope all is well with everybody. This is the Chris Miles Show. You're watching me internationally. I hope it's well with everybody. We got a couple of things that we're going to talk about this evening. It is evening. It's I'm a little fast. My time is 7:09. So wherever you're watching in the world, we want to welcome you. The topic of today's show is, what are you saving for your husband? The reason we are going to talk about this particular subject matter on today's show, because we see a lot of things primarily out of order as far as with the within our community and throughout the world, for that matter. A lot of the women are completely out of control, and they are doing a lot of things that are not necessarily holistic, in other words. So we're going to talk about those things tonight here on the program. Mr. Producer.
Yes, sir.
How you doing this evening, man?
Man, I'm doing okay, man. Can't complain at all.
That's outstanding. You feeling pretty good about this victory your team got, right?
I mean, I'm okay about it, man.
We were in, I don't say a heated conversation, but me and Mr. Producer was we kind of went at it this morning a little bit, and my son and Mr. Producer, y'all talked for about 2 hours?
Yeah, it's about that long.
God damn, about 2 hours. But anyway, congratulations to the University of Alabama. I'm from Alabama. So congratulations to them. I have nothing bad to say about them. Congratulations to them for a spectacular win. I actually think that they're going to probably win it now. I will say this: I think there's a lot of favoritism that comes forward with the aspect how this thing is set up, because last year Alabama was better than TCU, yet they put TCU in and they got demolished. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel bad for Florida State, because for those young men to excel the way they did, to win, and to be left out and to be undefeated, as my son told Mr. Producer earlier, the conversation was not and should not be about Florida State, because they were ranked what, Mr. Producer?
That was number 4.
They were ranked number 4. Okay, so the argument should not be about them getting in or getting out or being put out. In despite of what happened to their quarterback, they won out, and they beat some SEC teams, which was Florida, LSU, and Vanderbilt?
Yeah.
I think it was. Okay. So they should be in there. So they got fucked over. I mean, you know, in despite of whatever anybody would think or how they feel about it, they got fucked over. Now, the other thing I want to do too, bring up this person's, because I told him I was going to address his shit tonight. You know what I'm talking about. Bring his picture up, and then we're going to go into the Ed Bloom story. Then we're going to go into the topic. Okay, thank you. So, everybody who's wondering what this is, who this is, hold on a second. Okay. All right. So, man, you know this new Apple software, when you put the phones together, they're actually communicating with each other.
Yeah.
Which is dangerous because what happens is if you're in a situation where you actually start to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you can have some stuff on your phone that it'll send to. I've had that shit happen to me a couple of days ago. Anyway, I'm gonna have to figure out how to turn that off. But anyway, so Dorsey, you came to my page earlier and you made some comments. Okay, all right. Let's do this. 'Cause this is what I love about having this platform. Because if there's something that needs to be addressed and or said, I'm gonna say it because I'm at liberty to do that because this is my goddamn program. Okay. And this is the other thing I want to say too. Mr. Producer, I do not typically don't like to do anything on Facebook because Facebook is really messy and it's local shit. I typically when I'm going to debate or argue with somebody, where do I go, Mr. Producer?
You like to go to Twitter?
I go to Twitter. I got 10,000 followers. Well, actually, I dropped off. I had about a little over 10, right at 11,000 followers on Twitter. But you know, everything has been going on with the conflict over there in Gaza with Israel and the Palestinians and Hamas. So I have really been engaged into that argument. So a lot of the things that I'm posting, I'm either dropping thousands of followers or I'm gaining, depending on the subject matter. But this is why I tell people all the time, if you want to fuck with me, bring your argument or your content over to Twitter and we'll debate. It's international. And the thing is, you're gonna bring it over there and you're gonna run into people, a lot of people who think like me, or might not even think like I do. You understand? But the fact is, it's not a bunch of local people on there with a bunch of dumbass opinions about shit. But anyway, so let me I'm not going to actually read this man's statement, but I'm going to pick around it because I told him I was going to address. First of all, Dorsey, I don't have anything against you. I remember you from back in the barbershop. You and I used to have conversations about many different topics. It was political or it was about sports or whatever. You and I, we would debate the issues on things. And I tell people all the time, Dorsey, I'm undefeated. Am I not, Mr. Producer?
Oh yeah.
Now, all of it is just to put this shit in perspective, Dorsey. All of the people that you've ever known me have me and Stephen A. not went at it.
Oh yeah.
What happened?
Shit.
I'm gonna let you tell it. We talking about Stephen A. That's on First Take. Our content is just he has a podcast. I have a podcast. Our shit is distributed by the same people. So if I put some shit out there, matter of fact, he can see this shit tonight. But anyway, what happened, Mr. Producer?
I'm saying he mentioned about your podcast. He mentioned you.
Okay, what else happened?
Shit, he blocked you.
He blocked you. What happened to Jay Will?
Shit, he blocked you.
Okay, what happened to Michael Rappaport?
He blocked you.
Why did these guys block me? No, we're going back and forth discussing the topics.
I guess they couldn't counter your attack.
They couldn't, exactly. So what I'm saying, Brother Doris, I don't have anything against you. That's why I told you, brother. The thing is with the thing, this is the thing with Alabama. This man right here to my right, he's been with me over 20 years, okay? He's a diehard Alabama fan. Me and him knock heads all of the time about various, even about the content here. We bump heads all the time. But this is the issue that I have with a lot of Alabama fans. Alabama fans, most of them that I know to be from my native city of Montgomery, if you gave them a goddamn navigation system and told them to navigate to the city of Tuscaloosa, they couldn't fucking find it. And all of these goddamn Alabama fans, most of them didn't go to they didn't go to school at Alabama. I know people that went to Alabama State, Tuskegee, A&M, and primarily in the state of Alabama, care more for the University of Alabama than they do their own alma mater. And then for you to go out here, brother, and talk about you rich, I don't care nothing about what you got, Dorsey. I don't. I could give a fuck about what you got. Whatever you accumulated, that's your business. My podcast do numbers, big numbers. So if you want to go out here and compare about how much you got, we can do that. And as a matter of fact, Mr. Producer, now I'm gonna let him tell you what was you brought 3 months ago. What kind of money fell in your lap?
What 6-figure?
Don't fuck all that. Put the figure out there. So this guy, we're talking about 3 months. We're talking about 3 months. Tell them what kind of money fell in your lap.
150.
150,000. You ain't doing that kind of money, brother. I don't give a fuck how rich you claim you are. You ain't doing how educated you claim. I'm educated too, but I'm also hood. So this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. You know, we go out here a lot of times and we get caught up on bullshit, man. If you like Alabama, you like Alabama. I don't have an issue with that. I'm glad to see Alabama excel. I'm glad to see them do very well. But don't get upset with me because I put my opinion is my opinion. Opinions like asshole. We all got one. So I just wanted to address, I have nothing against you, but I don't need to know your background and all that other shit. And this is the other thing I'm going to say in closing. Because this particular guy was your frat brother. Back during the time, 2016, when everybody else was scared to say a fucking thing about what happened to Greg Gunn being murdered, I spoke about it. I talked about it. That was your frat brother. All of the Kappas down there in Montgomery didn't say not a fucking thing. I did. And you know what happened to me, Dorsey? The fucking FBI came and kicked my goddamn door in. And tried to label me as, Mr. Producer?
A domestic terrorist.
A domestic terrorist. Because I spoke up and spoke out on an issue that I knew needed to be talked about. And this is why I told you I said what I said about the blacks in the city of Montgomery. When all of this stuff was going on with me, they gave me their ass to kiss. Another one of your frat brothers, who's deceased now, was like a father to me. That being Squirrel Thomas, told me, you know what you do? Fuck over them. They'll love you more. So I just wanted to address this because, once again, I don't give a fuck what you got, how you got, however you got it, that's good. But if you want to compare numbers, we can do that. I told somebody just the other day, I talked with Andrew Tate. I don't think nobody out there doing what he's doing. Am I lying, Mr. Producer?
Oh, no. No, you ain't lying.
We're talking about major numbers, digits that this brother's doing. I'm able to take this goddamn phone that you see right here and FaceTime him. Yeah, we're talking about Andrew Tate. So this is why I cut a lot of people out of my circle. Because when certain things start to happen, you move away from people, man. And that was beneficial for me to do. And once again, I'm going to say this in closing on this Alabama shit. For all of you all out there that like Alabama, that's your bit. I'm happy for you. I'm glad that they won. My prediction is this to all of the Alabama fans out there. Alabama will win the championship. I don't see anybody matching up with them. Nobody. I'm saying that. So if I was so goddamn bitter about Alabama, I wouldn't come out. I'd be like, fuck Alabama. But no, I'm saying I see them winning another championship. I don't see nobody beating them. Texas can't beat them again. Between Washington and who they playing?
Michigan.
No. Michigan is gonna play, but Alabama gonna fuck over Michigan.
Oh, Washington playing Texas.
So Washington's playing who?
Texas.
So Texas will probably beat Washington, and Alabama gonna beat them. So there you go. Now let's go into something more noteworthy talking about, because while y'all out here cheering for Alabama, something in the background is getting ready to happen to you all. And I'm going to see then what you all going to do, since you want to come out here and talk about you rich and all that dumb shit. As a matter of fact, Mr. Producer, what did my son say happened the other day on this job? Them Hindus came in there and did what?
Oh, they were buying a lot of gold bricks.
So what you all out there, Mr. Dorsey, don't realize, Mr. Rich Dorsey, what you all don't realize is that while you out here talking about all the fucking money you got, the goddamn dollar's getting ready to collapse. So what you gonna have then? Because your money is only as strong as the fucking stock market. You better have some goddamn bottled water stored somewhere, because that's gonna be the money. But beyond the point of that, the things that matter is when this shit goes, because bricks is pushing up. When it does, that means a loaf of bread will cost you $55. And you can't go in the goddamn store with food stamps and get no goddamn bread, because at that point, all of the shit is completely out of order and completely of discourse. That's where we're heading. So, Mr. Producer, bring up Ed Bloom.
This guy, Ed Bloom, that got affirmative action overturned, he also went after some law firms for their diversity programs. Of course, he sued us. But what he's trying to do is eliminate any race-conscious decision-making in America. So let me tell you what that means for all of us. Who in this room went to a HBCU? We went to FAMU. Okay, all right. Okay, so if he's successful, there may be no HBCUs. Because of Ed Bloom and his organization, the SBA stopped their 8A program. So anybody, a minority sort of certified business, if he's successful, that won't exist anymore. So companies won't be able to come to you and say, yes, we want to partner with you because you're a black-owned business, or yes, we want to partner with you because you're a woman. If you've ever been through a leadership development program that helped high-potential, underrepresented folks, black and brown people, he's trying to eliminate all of that. If you've got contracts, NIL deals, if you're an athlete, he's coming after that. If you're in media or entertainment, so that's why I often tell people, you might see the news about Fearless Fund and think, oh, that's too bad for those black women. He's coming for all of us. He's coming for everything black, and we must fight back, and we must stand up.
So Chris, give us a little background on this Ed Bloom character.
Okay, so Ed Bloom, people, everybody know back here a few months ago, Ed Bloom was instrumental in getting affirmative action overturned. It only been in existence, I think, around 40 some years.
Right.
So I want everybody out there to think about the reason I had Mr. Producer to bring this up. Affirmative action was supposed to be the conduit, to be the balancer to make an unjust way righteous. That's what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be the conduit to wrong a right. This man here, Ed Bloom, as the sister so eloquently said, is out there fighting to do away with HBCUs, to do away with our young kids that's going to the University of Alabama, Dorsey, the NIL deals. So all of the things that we've had structurally as a balancer, because it's race neutral, Ed Bloom is trying to do away with it. Yeah, that's right. So you, Dorsey, is a product of an HBCU, Alabama State. If this guy gets his way, Mr. Producer,
Yeah.
Alabama State would not exist anymore. I want you all to think about the seriousness of, and we are seeing things right down there in the state of Alabama.
I'm saying, why is he attacking?
Do you really have to ask that?
I'm just saying. I understand.
Listen.
It's one thing when they strategize to nip, and I'm saying he's blatantly, what I'm saying, trying to destroy.
Yes, exactly.
Destroy our
exactly.
economic.
Exactly. So this is why I'm saying, while we're around here captivated and caught up on who the fuck gonna get in the goddamn college collegiate playoff, you got somebody like Ed Bloom out there fighting to do away with HBCUs, the NIL deals that these black kids are going there playing their hearts out, getting money, like the kid at Florida State that broke his leg.
Yeah.
Now, he ain't gonna go pro. He's not gonna go pro. But he might have had an NIL deal where he gets to make him $2 million. He do the right thing with that money, Mr. Producer. Then guess what? He's able to maybe start a business with it or do something tangible that's going to carry him throughout. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This
I
man
agree.
here, Ed Bloom, who was instrumental, who went to Clarence Thomas, who's another black man, lobbied with these guys to get affirmative action, which is supposed to be the balancer for all of the fucked up shit that we've had to go through as a people. This man here is consistently, while we asleep at night, and most of us sleep in fucking life, and out here cheering, crying to see Alabama getting their fucking goddamn another championship. This man out here shoving his dick to fuck us with. Now, make this shit make sense to me.
Man, I'm trying to get some understanding myself.
The point is, Mr. Producer, you don't have to get understanding. The understanding comes because it's off the fact of hate. We've had a plethora of problems in this country. At some point in time, there should be an equalizer to say, well, you know what?
Yeah, plug it back up.
Okay. At some point in time, as I just stated, we've had a plethora of problems. At some point in time, Mr. Producer, there should be a balancer out there to work as an equalizer to level the playing field. We're not asking for anything that's not deserving of us. We're not asking for that. What we are asking for is for the system to be equal. That's what we're asking for. And it's not that. The system is not equal. And the sad part about all of that shit is, Mr. Producer, we have individuals out here want to come attack somebody based upon an opinion. This is why I love my brother David White. I love David to death. David's a real good friend because he's consistently strategizing on how to do something tangible to always keep you where you're making money. That's what he does. And this is why I had to separate myself from my native city, because of the mentality. It's the mentality. There's no fucking growth there. There's no growth, and most of everybody there is fucking stagnated. We caught up on all of the wrong shit. And while we're around here celebrating caught up on all of the wrong shit, these people who dislike us, hate us, are in the background lobbying to get, they've already got affirmative action, but they're lobbying to shut down the HBCUs. The school that Dorsey is a part of, Alabama State University. And you can't say it won't happen. We're seeing this shit happen. We seeing right now, Mr. Producer.
I'm saying, what's the plan to put a roadblock block on his?
I don't know. Go ask Dorsey and the rest of the thinking cap black folks out there. Don't ask me shit. I don't know nothing. Because last time I got out there and fought for the city, I guess they can put their goddamn Chuck Taylors on and go Mars like they always do. Don't fucking ask me. I don't know. And you know what? I don't give a fuck. My whole point is to put it out there to expose it. I'm taking Candace Owens' approach from here on out when I'm dealing with black folks, based upon how black folks have treated me. That's what it is with me, Mr. Producer. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm gonna take her approach. You see what I'm saying? God see, damn. so see when you got a person out there that's been out there on the battlefield for you, and you fuck over him, at some point in time he gets tired of it, and I'm tired. So no, I'm not venting, but I'm putting the information out there because it needs to be put out there and it needs to be said. That's what it is. So while everybody's out here celebrating all this dumb shit, this is the crazy part, Mr. Producer. Ain't nobody getting no money off this shit. Nobody getting no money off of it. All of these people around here, happy, celebrating, happy-go-lucky, nobody getting no money off shit. Nothing. But you got people out there want to tell me how rich they are. I don't give a fuck what you got. Because however rich you are, if I was in need, I came to you. If I came to you and asked you for something, you wouldn't have it. And black people do shit based upon they want to flaunt shit in front of other people so they can see that you. That's why I'm telling my brother David White that's here in Atlanta. The brother's always strategizing to make those around him rich. He's a brother out there. Hey, let's do this. We talking about getting type money that people are comfortable with in a year. We doing this shit 2 and 3 months, and it's legit. So I don't want to hear nothing about how much money you got. I don't give a fuck about that. It means nothing to me. Nothing. And what I'm telling people right here, right now, you need to keep your eyes on the prize, because the same very people out there that's fighting to take these NIL deals from these black kids, well, they're finally getting in a situation where they can get money off their likeliness, their name. As an individual, this man is fighting to do away with that.
I'm saying, what he getting out of it though?
Gratification.
Damn, so
he don't want to see black people have nothing. And you know what?
So he the outlier white person that's trying to stop black men, black women from getting stuff, and what the people in the background, what is it take a vote? Like what's like how
you know how you,
I mean how is he getting all this stuff, you know what I'm saying, possibly passed?
Because he's going to lobbyists. He's working with people in Congress to get this stuff passed. This is the issue, Mr. Producer. I was watching something earlier. Matter of fact, I got another video I want you to play with a sister in Chicago. It's talking about how disenchanted she is with that of Joe Biden.
Right.
This is the crazy part, black people. Here it is. Donald Trump faced 98 indictments. This man is facing 98 felonies. And he's the hottest thing since fish grease. Like, he's going to run for president and he's going to win. And I guarantee you, he's coming back with a vengeance and an agenda. Y'all better look out. Yeah, Trump is coming back with a vengeance and he's coming back with an agenda. Hold on, Mr. Producer. So, those things are the things that you should be concerned with. Before you go to that video, before we go on the topic, run that video one more time on what this girl, because this is what I'm saying. They need to know, exactly what this is. Come on with it.
You talking about with
the one you just ran? Run that, please, again for me.
Hold on, let me go find it. Man.
This is what I'm saying. So, Mr. Producer asked some poignant questions, which are, what is he getting out of it? He's getting gratification out of it. To be satisfied that he's taking something from you because they never wanted you to have it from the beginning. That's what this is about. It's about that. That's why I'm saying we're out here worried and concerned about the wrong shit.
This guy, Ed Blum, that got affirmative action overturned, he also went after some law firms for their diversity programs. Of course, he sued us. But what he's trying to do is eliminate any race-conscious decision-making in America. So let me tell you what that means for all of us. Who in this room went to a HBCU? We went to FAMU. Okay, all right. Okay, so if he's successful, there may be no HBCUs. Because of Ed Blum and his organization, the SBA stopped their 8A program. So anybody, a minority sort of certified business, if he's successful, that won't exist anymore. So companies won't be able to come to you and say, yes, we want to partner with you because you're a black-owned business, or yes, we want to partner with you because you're a woman. If you've ever been through a leadership development program that helped high-potential, underrepresented folks, black and brown people, he's trying to eliminate all of that. If you've got contracts, NIL deals, if you're an athlete, he's coming after that. If you're in media or entertainment, so that's why I often tell people, you might see the news about Fearless Fund and think, oh, that's too bad for those black women. He's coming for all of us. He's coming for everything black, and we must fight back, and we must stand up.
Mr. Producer, how do black people fight back? I'm going to ask you. How they going to fight back?
Man, I don't even... I'm saying, I mean, I really can't answer that question. But how can that one person have that much power?
What you mean? How you got that much power?
I'm saying for him to be trying to strip people, to be able to strip people of all that.
First of all, he's working behind the scenes. When you sleep at night, you snoring on your pillow, or you in there B1 back out. He's working to overturn what you got. The sister so eloquently said, he's coming for all of us.
But I'm saying, don't they got to vote for it?
Who got to vote for what?
I mean...
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you a question. The Supreme Court did away with the affirmative action, correct?
They had to vote on it.
Once again. Did not the Supreme Court do away with it?
Yeah.
Okay, so the people that was in favor of affirmative action, they didn't have the fucking numbers, Mr. Producer. Donald Trump stacked the Supreme Court with ultra right-wing conservatives. They don't see your fucking views. It was a strategy. So once they got these people in place, Ed Blum say, shit, now we got the magic. I'm going in there and I'm going to show them. How you fix that problem is we come together collectively, excuse me. That's how you fix a problem. But we ain't. We too busy caught up on all this other shit that doesn't matter. So fuck it, deal with it. I got a good friend of mine that played in the NFL called me. We talk maybe twice a week. Okay? You know what I'm talking about. He's moving to Africa. He's in the process of moving to Africa. I just talked to him the other day. He might be watching the show. It's crazy, man. I got people over Japan and China get up and watch the show. I got people in Montgomery, Atlanta, all over. They watch the show. This is what I'm saying. Like I was telling you, your good, your pastor friend, I want to talk about stuff. It might be 30 or 40 people on. Well, it's more than that. It averages out anywhere between 100 to 200 people on Facebook. How many people we're averaging on Twitter, Mr. Producer?
Not 25 to 3K.
3K. We're getting 3,000 people on Twitter watching this show. Those are good numbers. And we monetize. So the point is, what I'm saying is, at some point in time, everybody is caught up out here. We're missing the boat, man. This man is fighting relentlessly to overturn everything that has been put in place. And guess what? You don't have no Malcolm X anymore. You don't have Martin Luther King anymore. So who you got? Who you got, Mr. Producer?
I guess Al Sharpton, man.
Okay, well, okay, yeah. You got, right, Al Sharpton. Yeah, guess who else you got? Sexy Red.
God damn.
And Suki Hunter. NBA Youngboy. Oh, man, we batting 1,000. We in good shape, Mr. Producer.
I mean, not off those names you just named.
Nah, why we ain't?
You know what I'm saying? What they gonna do?
What you mean? But then again, you got other black people out there want to tell you, talk about how rich they are. Let that goddamn stock market crash. I have an Italian friend of mine right now. It's in California. We were talking earlier. Well, we not, Mr. Producer, what he was talking about.
Talking about he was talking about the stock market, about, people got to wake up and get ready.
Get ready, right? Ain't that what he said?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Anyway, go bring me up that other video, because this is the thing. Like, you got, we know diehard Democrats. I'm neither. Neither party has ever done anything for us. But this becomes the issue, Mr. Producer. What becomes the issue is Joe Biden has become complacent with the black community. Not only has he become complacent with the black community, what is it called? All of the blacks there, the Black Caucus, whatever they're called. Yeah.
Black Caucus.
Black Caucus, right? They are only there to advocate for the Democrats to get votes. They're not there to advocate for policies are constructed to change and better our situations. They're only there to argue or to validate votes for the Democratic Party, to make you feel a part of this shit that has yet to work for us. Bring up that video. I'm gonna let this woman. I'm gonna let her say better. She can say better than what I'm saying. In the video.
This morning, I heard Mayor Brandon Johnson say that the sentiment in the black community is waning. A lie. The sentiment is not waning. We're not okay with you taking our resources and giving them to people who don't live here. As Mark stated before, you are preparing housing for them. One of the reasons that the city of Chicago was able to close 50 schools was because of the black flight. And the reason we had a black flight was because there is no affordable housing in this city. It is because the city of Chicago shut down the voucher system so that blacks who needed to get affordable housing could not. So they had no choice but to flee to other states. But now you found money for the migrants. That's right. We're calling foul. And then another thing you said was that the faith-based leaders were helping to bring around the sentiment. We haven't paid attention to faith-based leaders since Dr. Martin Luther King. And guess what? We're not listening to them now. We understand that they are bought and paid for. We understand that you control the narrative that they are trying to speak about. So let me just say this to you. We're not listening to them the same way we're not listening to you. What you're doing is not okay. And let me just say this other thing. Emerson Park is still closed. And our mayor has decided that because we didn't support migrants coming to our park, we just ain't gonna have a park. I call foul, Mayor. You love to stand around and talk about how you're a black man. That's all you are, is a black man. And we know that all black folks ain't skin folks.
There you go.
And those of us who didn't know that, you're giving us a great lesson. So we thank you for that. No, the sentiment has not changed. We are still for black people. We are still for this city supporting us. We're still for that these migrants are getting. Oh, excuse me, not migrants, because what they are is illegal foreign nationals. They are not migrants. They are not coming here illegally. So just because you put lipstick on a pig, it's still going to be a pig.
Okay. Well, the video is kind of long, people. I will post the video on my profile so you all can go watch. So basically what the sister's talking about, right? You all might have remembered a while back that Governor Abbott of the state of Texas, Governor DeSantis of the state of Florida sent migrants to primarily Democratic people's Democrat cities or states. Like New York got some. They sent some to Martha's Vineyard, and they've since sent them to Chicago. So what the sister's talking about is the illegal aliens that are coming in. They are setting these people up in affordable housing. They're able to get various government subsidies, and certain things are going on what they're benefiting off and from, yet you have citizens who are in the city of Chicago are not afforded those things. So just say, for instance, let me put it in layman terms.
Come on now.
Just say that you have some single black mother that has 3 kids. Okay? She works at McDonald's and she need food stamps. Well, a lot of those the attributes in the sense that are being cut or scaled back from her are now going to the illegal aliens. So all of these things are becoming prevalent to make black people dysfunctional in this country. And as we're gonna go into the other part of what we're actually talking about, you're gonna see how all of this shit ties in. And this is why I'm talking about it. It's sad. While we are everything is so convoluted and our minds are desecrated and placed everywhere where it shouldn't be, these things are going on right before our eyes. And most of us don't see it because we're worried about the wrong shit. We're worried about Alabama getting into the goddamn playoff. That's what's going on. And then when somebody like me try to bring this to reckoning, to put it out there, then I'm attacked. I can't have an opinion. So this is why I just do my podcast. I check the numbers and see what me and Mr. Producer are going to get from it. I learned not to care too. You know, me and you were just talking about, Mr. Producer, about the thing about DJ Khaled. He's Palestinian.
Right.
He's yet to come out to say anything about the bombing of his people over there. He ain't said nothing. Because of the establishment that runs the order. You understand what I'm saying? You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
But then our community is afforded somebody that cares, and they say, fuck you. So this becomes my mentality. You understand what I'm saying, Mr. Producer?
Yeah, I get you.
So, to recap what the woman is talking about, the illegal aliens are coming in, they're getting affordable housing, they're getting government subsidies, and the people who are citizens are not getting them. And you know who they are, right? And black people are not getting them. So you're not getting the things that you should be getting if you're just indigent, a dialect, what it say? Well, I can't. I'm working, but I can't seem to get ahead. Some people need a helping hand until they can get on their feet. Well, they can't even get that now. But the illegal alien, which matter of fact, you talked about that. Well, I was giving you a hard time, but your point was valid.
Yeah.
I got a friend of mine, Ned, that lives on the border. They're spending, what is it, $60 million a week. They're spending, this country is spending $60 million a week to fight the illegal aliens coming in. This is what Donald Trump and them are talking about. This is what Fox News is talking about. This is what the Republicans are talking about. So now these people come in here illegally. I don't have nothing against them. Now, LaRisha and Earl are the ones that need it. They can't get it. So guess what they're going to do? They're going to go kick in Dorsey dope and hold him at gunpoint since he say he rich. You see what I'm saying? See how this shit work?
Yeah.
Okay then. Now, so like I said, hopefully everybody figures this shit out. Hopefully everybody figures out, But anyway, come on with because we're going to go into right now the subject matter of something that really needs to be talked about. This is another issue that needs to be talked about in our community because our women are completely out of order from the standpoint of Mr. Producer came up with the show topic and the matter that we're dealing with tonight, which is what will you save for your husband? Most of these women out here today, they've slept with multiple men. They're dealing with multiple men. When it comes to wanting to have a relationship with a man, they've done everything. I mean, there's nothing left for them to explore with their husband. They've done it all with all of the other guys out there. Lord knows, I've had many episodes of women in my past I've dealt with. And, it's really a thing where they've already been turned out and exposed. And then in the stuff that you're seeing on your screen, when you go out in public like that, when you you put yourself out there, quite naturally, you got some man out there is going to be attracted to that. So when he tell you all of the good things that you're listening for, you fall trap for it. He set you out. He freaked you, or however you want to call it, Mr. Producer.
Oh yeah.
What are you saving for your husband? Just leave that up there right there.
No, it's gonna play. Yeah.
Okay. This sister on here right now? This young lady on there, right? Now she's on the internet.
What are you saving for your husband?
What you saving for your husband? Huh? What are you saving for your husband? She got a lot to work with. I ain't mad at her. But the question becomes,
I mean, it's good to look at everybody. Look, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm gonna look.
Everybody, but I'm saying
I'm gonna
everybody's seen her.
I'm gonna look.
Everybody's seen her.
And I ain't gonna lie, it's tempting.
What I'm saying, what you saving for your husband? Everybody's seen you. You done bad it all.
And y'all will be surprised the content women send me in, Mr. Producer. A lot of stuff I don't even put it out. I get proposition all the time. I mean that's another show. But the fact of the matter is that what Mr. Producer is talking about right here, right now. What are you saving for your husband? You go out. These women are out here like that. So what man that they're going to marry? What man is going to be appreciative of the woman when she's gone out here and done all of these things, Mr. Producer?
Shit. I mean, it ain't gonna happen, man. You got to think about it. Think about it. You know, women start to get approached when they in their teens, they 20s, they 30s, they 40s. So they run across men every day, all day.
Right.
So, you know, you young, you know, yeah, it's your body, do what you want. But if you ain't got no value, if you don't value yourself like that, man, you done had every size dick it is, you know what I'm saying? You get 35, 38, you ready to settle down. You know, your husband, you find a man to marry you and he ain't adding up to.
But you can't, that's the point though.
You know?
So when women have put themselves out there on the market like that, right? They've slept around, all of this other stuff. What are you saving? I mean, what do you offer your love? Matter of fact, Mr. Producer, you know a young lady that I was shooting the shit at, right? Flirting with her. Just, you know, just fun, flirtatious type conversation.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What she told you? You got to put no name out. Just to say that beautiful girl, man. Just, I mean, like the average guy see this female. The average guy see, I mean, she's very attractive, beautiful skin, like butter. You see her, you gonna want to marry her. No ifs, and buts about it. What she told you, Mr. Producer? What all she's done?
Oh yeah, man.
Man,
she done said she done had threesomes with two men, had threesome with a man and a woman. You know what I'm saying? She take it up her ass. You know, they put it in the ear, nose. I mean, she done did it all, man. It ain't nothing she ain't did.
So
ain't nothing she ain't did.
So this is what I'm saying. Like, you run into this girl at Walmart or Kroger's or wherever, man, and you like, damn, man. Instantaneously see somebody this gorgeous, you want to fall in love with her. You want to wife her. You want to make her your wife. But she's been gangbanged by two men. She's been in another sexual encounter with another woman, with one man. So you go into a situation, you're like, damn, like, why it ain't gripping like it's supposed to? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on with her? And she already turned out and exposed. So when you go be with her, in the back of her mind, her mind will reflect on her past. I shared a story with you yesterday, Mr. Producer.
Same, and she always had that itch that, you know, that you can't really scratch.
That's what I'm talking about. It's
right.
It's like, Mr. Producer, you have people out there, right? You know, I know guys in the entertainment business, right? These guys, multi-millionaires, right? They've done shit at certain financial points in their careers, right? They've 100,000. They doing shit with women 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, $500,000, $1 million, 10 million. So as they're going up, their urge for women or multiple women starts to become more of a, I don't want to say a challenge, but they desire.
It become a game.
It's right. It's a game.
A game to them.
It's a game. So in other words, what they're doing is they are.
It's pretty much like after you get a taste of it, you know what I'm saying, and they just fall in your arms. You start to get to the point where like, man, I'm finna do some stuff what I done seen on these videos to these women.
Right, exactly. There you go. Matter of fact,
I'm finna really show my tail. I'm finna really show my ass. So while you got these men that's doing that, you know, the woman, she done had all this stuff done to her. One day she gonna be looking for a husband,
and that's
you know what I'm saying?
That's the sad part about it, Mr. Producer. Like you out here, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we've known situations, Mr. Producer, without putting anybody on the spot, right?
Yeah.
We've known situations like certain females we know that they getting their back beat in every night, right?
Every night.
And turn around when it pertains to you. It's the marriage. Well, why you won't marry me? They want to give you the marriage proposal.
Come on, man.
What I'm saying, like, well, damn, you were just explaining to Mr. Producer last night about how some dude came through and ravished you.
Right, but you want me to wine and dine you.
But you want Mr. Producer to wine and dine you.
You want me to wine and dine you.
When you need, matter of fact, you got these guys coming through.
You want them to treat you like a slut, treat you like a whore, but you want me to treat you like a lady because I got myself together, I got my stuff going.
Right.
And you see that. So I never understood how they cut that switch on and off like that. I mean, you just told me.
They women, man.
You just told me this dude done ravished you and just did everything to you. Ain't even buy you nothing to eat. Just came to your house. One thing led to another. He up in you. But when you gonna take me out and wine me and dine me? Wow. Oh, okay. I get a rain check.
So this is what I'm talking about. Like the topic is so befitting because once again it borders on what are you saving for your husband? Like, a woman is quick to tell a man, well, that's part of my past. Or a man can go out there and do it. Why can't I do it? Well, the order was never set up for. And hold on, we got some topics. So we got some people weighing in. Highly favorite Mac Reynolds says she might be fun, but he will not respect her. He does not see her as a wife. That's what I'm saying. That's right. The point. That is actually the point.
It's all about, and like you said, it ain't everybody's entitled to do what you do. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no issue with that. Like you said, everybody has a past, but like, come on. It's man, just some stuff. It's, when you young, you don't just go all out. You don't go for the gusto. You don't. You got this. I'm saying you done already kind of gave up the most precious thing you got.
That's it for a woman.
Because a nigga ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? That this is what we was put here to. You know what I'm saying? To repopulate the world. You got that video with the latest. So hold it. Yeah. Hold it. Go on. Make I'm just saying we was put here to repopulate the world. Women, I believe women hold more higher value because they the nurturers.
Well, they're supposed to.
Hey, I'm saying, you know what I mean. I'm just saying regardless, that's what it is.
And Mr. Producer, that's why I take issue with that of Sexy Red and Suki Hunter.
Man,
because
come on, man.
Because they're teaching our young women. They're breaking the cycle of womanhood. You understand what I'm saying? Like the average kid, do you have a video where the girl was talking about? I think I sent it to you, but the young lady was talking about ballet.
Yeah,
she teach the kids ballet. She was crying. Because she was saying
that hurt me too, man.
She was crying because she said that the young girls don't want to they don't want to talk about, they don't want to learn ballet. They want to drop it like it's hot. They want to bust it open. We're talking about kids. We're talking about babies. Because they're listening to Sexy Red and Suki Hunter. We're getting ready to bring up our Patreon probably in a couple of weeks. We have content that was sent to us that features these individuals. And it's not good content. And this, what's sad about it, this is the society that we're living in. And what's sad about it, what's even more sad, the people that's over there bombing the shit out of the Palestinians are the one propagating and pushing this bullshit on us. Bring that video up. No, because I've got sound on it. We don't want to get it. We don't want to get it.
You talking about the,
No, that one right there. Just let it play.
I'm just letting it play.
Yeah. So this here is Suki Hunter. And a white woman on Twitter said that this is why. You have that?
Yeah.
Well, after that plays, let's go through this.
There you
go. Okay. So this is what this is the stuff that our kids are learning. These are young black women up on a roof twerking. So the question becomes, like Mr. Producer said, what are you saving for your husband? What man is going to marry you? What man wants another woman that another man and turn out?
We ain't talking about just regular. We talking about turned out. That's what we talking about. So don't nobody get it misconstrued. We talking about putting it in your ear, putting it between your feet, your nose. I'm talking about everything.
Yeah, your ass, just everything.
I'm talking about everything.
And you know what's crazy about it now, Mr. Producer? A lot of these things that are, not necessarily, well, you say, well, damn, when we was coming up as kids, or kids, but when we were coming up, young men, junior high school, we start having sex and got in high school. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Nobody thought about oral sex.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like now, the shit is the fucking norm.
Man, I'm talking about
anal sex is the norm. Like you,
man,
and this is
young girl.
Hold on. Let me say this, Mr. Producer.
Go ahead, man.
This is the crazy part. Because I was in a conversation with somebody a few days ago. Okay? Somebody I met. And the conversation came up about anal sex. And what's crazy about it is that most of these girls, anywhere between the age of 23 or maybe yet 20 on up, guess what? That's how they get out. They're going to give you oral sex. They're going to give you anal sex. And what happens is, so the other women out there that are much older who's going to carry themselves in a ladylike manner, she got to compete with all of this shit that these young girls are doing. And the older guys out there, they don't want that. They want the young girls out there. I say young girls. I'm not talking about underage girls. I'm talking about girls in their 20s going on up to right around the age of 37. Really 35, because anything above that gets above 35 is questionable. But that from 20 on up to what you say 35, Mr. Producer?
Yeah.
The older guys want that because they feel like they can mold those girls. And not only that, those girls are going to do whatever. As for a woman that's going to carry herself in a certain manner, she ain't finna go out there and do that. Now, you do whatever you want to do if that's what you like. You know what I'm saying? If you like it, I love it. But I'm just simply saying, this is the aura that we're in today. These women out here, they go out here and they do all of this shit with another man, and you know you ain't gonna marry the man. You know you ain't gonna marry him.
Come on now.
Then you go out here and you freak and you do all of this other shit and you gave this man the world and you know he ain't shit, he ain't no good. And then you're gonna turn around 5 years from now when you start to get like, damn, I ain't got no husband. I got 2 babies by 2 different men. I ain't got no husband. Now the essence become, well, you know what? Shit, I got to get married. But you just let another man come through and savage you. Do what he want to do. You on the internet, you on social media, Instagram, with your ass out, your titties out. You doing all of this degrading stuff. You understand? You've exposed yourself to the world, and you want a man to take you and wife you. Matter of fact, take like the guy Joe, the NBA player.
Yeah.
This guy here made almost right at $200 million playing in the NBA. He went out and married a porn star. So I'm like, okay, so here it is. You making all this money in the NBA. Why the fuck you go out here and marry a porn star, Mr. Producer? Why? You getting?
I guess he was.
You getting all this money? You getting all of this money doing these games? One game. But you'll turn around and go out here and wife a porn star. And so guess what? All of the things that you were afforded, you were giving her, you can't provide for anymore. So now she back on the market, which is what she's been doing. You were saying, what you were saying, Mr. Producer? What they call the little dude?
About baby alien.
Baby alien.
The little crazy looking.
The little Hindu dude.
Yeah. Yeah, he was on the bus. She got on the bus with him. If you getting on the bus with him, they done paid you to do something with him.
So he smashed it.
Man, he had to. He had to, man.
So this woman is still married to what the guy named Joe? What is it?
What, Joe Smith?
Joe Smith. Joe Smith's wife. This guy went out and married a porn star, right? That's what he did. He married a porn star. And the porn star, he can't provide the kind of life that she's been used to having. And now, she got to get it however she live. I mean, she she's on the what the bus called? What is it called, Mr. Producer? What the bus is called that she was on?
I forgot something. I don't remember. I don't know. The porn bus. I don't know. I know she was on it.
So people, at some point in time, you have to have morals when it pertains to issues. I mean, even with the guy. Guys need to ask these questions. You have to ask these questions. I was sharing with Mr. Producer back here some years ago. I had met a young lady somewhere, and without putting a name out there. So we met, and we went out to dinner one night. So in the process, we sit down, and the lady said, "Well, what you want to drink?" I said, "I want a sweet tea," right? I asked her, "What you want?" She said, "I want a sweet tea." So this guy comes in named Ron, good friend of mine. And when he came in and saw who I was sitting with, it was like he saw a ghost. And she looked up and saw, well, matter of fact, before they came in, the salads had come. They had brought out the little salad, so we sitting there eating. I'm, just shooting the shit, right? He comes in, she looks at him, he looks at her, he looks at me. And automatically, she stopped eating her salad.
Oh, man.
And I said, it didn't grab me right then. I get up and so he came, he's like, "Man, Chris, what's going on? Yada, 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 so on, so on, et cetera, right?" I go to the bathroom. I said, "I got to go use the bathroom." "Well, why you got to go use the bathroom?" "I got to pee." So I shoot to the bathroom. And I noticed she was always watching me. He went to the bathroom. First thing he said, "Man," when he come in, "Man, what's happening, man?" We slapping dap and all this stuff. "Man, shit, man. I sure hope that ain't your girl." My heart dropped. I said, "What you mean?" "Man, shit. You ain't kissed her, have you?" I said, what are you talking about?
God damn.
He's, man, I used to treat her throat. That's what he told me. Man, my heart dropped. We stayed in the bathroom 15 minutes. This guy gave me the spiel. I was just literally heartbroken. I come back out of the bathroom. I sit down. My appetite gone. I don't even want nothing now, Mr. Producer. I don't want to eat. I want to go. You sure stayed in that bathroom a long time. He must have said something to you. What did he say? And I told him. I said, you know what he said. So then everything is chaotic. She had some words. We had some words. Later, so I said, no, I don't want nothing to eat. I pay for her food. We'll, go, right. Take her back to her spot. And she said,
at least you paid for food. A lot of these,
yeah, I know.
A lot of these women don't even get their food paid
right.
for.
Well, anyway, I paid for it. So, because I initially told her that I would, I was going to take care of the check. Anyway, characters, she's, I guess, I won't be seeing you no more. I said, well, probably not. And for me, Mr. Producer, that was such a hurting episode because I was really attracted to this female. But what was damning for me was the fact that somebody that I knew she had dealt with. And I could not displace what he had told me in the bathroom. I couldn't get around that.
Yeah.
And so and it goes to the issue, women have to be selective. Now, nothing is wrong with dating. And in most cases, we all got past. Women have past. That's understandable. But when it gets to a point where a woman has done threesome with guys and, all this other stuff, you don't need no husband. You do not need to trick some man into marrying you.
Yeah, man, just stay out there and have fun, baby.
Just do what you do.
Just keep having fun.
There are a lot of good men out there looking for a good woman to marry, to wife. He don't need to go out here, man. Some woman out here done everything ungodly under the sun. And I ain't say ungodly. I mean, if, just whatever term you want to use.
Yeah.
Whatever's befitting. But those, Mr. Producer, become the issues with a lot of men. And that's why women today, men have issues with them. In most cases, you going into situation with women, you going into a situation, the woman got multiple kids. That she don't lay down with other men that got it. Then she talking about, well, I'm looking for a husband. But you got to come in there and raise another man's seed.
Hell, shit, they don't be wanting you to do that. They just want you to.
Yes, they do.
I mean, they want you to provide for them. They want you to take care of them. They don't want you to tell them sure what to do.
No, they don't want you to do that. You're right about that.
That's what I'm talking about. They don't want you to raise them.
No, they don't want you to raise
to make
them.
sure they want you to break bread with them. And I ain't got no reason. I ain't got no problem. They no women with kids, 2 or 3 kids. But if I'm finna go to work and I'm finna break my back and y'all finna spend my money, I'm gonna tell them kids what to do.
So
we can't Cadillac.
Let me ask you something, Mr. Producer. Would you marry a woman that has 3 kids?
Yeah, I probably. I mean, I probably would. Me personally, I don't have a problem. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem because you sometimes you just never know who you might fall in love with. But if I had a choice, probably not. I mean, if I fell in love with it, yeah. But if I had the choice, I ain't got no kids right now. I don't have any kids, So if I had to pick, that wouldn't be my first choice. It wouldn't be my first choice.
So the point is,
I ain't opposed.
So I'm not saying that you inexperienced, wouldn't be but inexperienced when it pertains to dealing with a woman. But a woman that has 3 kids, she gonna be a lot more experienced than you, Mr. Producer.
No, man, that first story.
You don't think so?
That story you were talking about traveling on the road and doing this and doing that. Yeah, I'm in that category. So, so we go. So she better get ready. She better get ready.
So, Mr. Producer.
Yeah.
Most women out there, right? Right. We know too right now, right?
Yeah.
We have basically tried to provide finance and somewhat a form of how can I say this?
Leadership,
instruction,
right?
Instruction.
You know,
but it's been rejected. I
mean, a lot of, not even. I don't know, man. A lot of young ladies, they don't like for somebody to direct them. They feel like they've been doing this for, by themselves so long. They don't need no man to direct them or give them an opinion, because I want to think that maybe because the fear of you only gonna be there part time, maybe. Like, yeah, you coming in my life trying to direct me and give me this advice, but how long are you gonna be here? Are you gonna be here like a season?
Right.
Is that some of the pushback, ladies out there? What do y'all think? Are y'all more rebellious towards an outside man trying to, ain't got no ill intentions, but trying to kind of direct you in the right, see what you're doing.
But
trying
hold
to direct
on.
you
I'm
in
glad
the right
you know what? Thank you so much, Mr. Producer, for that. Because this is the thing, right?
Yeah.
Most women out there today look at a man with the description that you just laid out. She look at him as a fucking simp.
Yeah.
And all women out there today are looking. Just take Sierra, that's married to
Russell Wilson.
This woman has been passed around like a goddamn rag in a lunchroom.
And she was with Future, man. Ain't no telling what Future did to her.
Oh, he done did everything to her.
Come on now.
Matter of fact,
I know Russ ain't doing nothing but missionary. Russell probably ain't even hitting that thing from the back.
We go to the same barbershop.
Man.
Listen, man. Everything that this dude, man, come on, man. How many kids you got, Mr. Producer?
Who, Future?
Yeah.
He got 8 baby mamas with 8 kids.
Okay.
I seen the statistics the other day.
All right. So,
if Angel Reese don't watch out, she'll be number 9. So you keep hooping, young lady. You keep hooping.
They mess with her now?
Shit, Future got in her inbox.
Oh, wow.
You keep on hooping, young lady. Stay away from Future. You ain't gonna have no future.
So
that not to cut you off, but that tennis player girl, the one that's she Philippine and Haitian.
Oh yeah, you talking about she's Japanese.
Yeah, one of them. I'm saying she let a young nigga come mess up her career, got her pregnant. Yeah.
Well, I mean, shit. I mean, listen, Mr. Producer, folks out there, they screwing. They
screwing. But I'm saying you a millionaire. Like I'm saying,
hey, what money got to do with somebody?
I'm saying she ain't married. She made him She made the girl a single mother. Yeah, she ain't married the dude. That's what I'm saying. She ain't married. She just is her boyfriend.
But what I'm saying, Mr. Producer, that's what society pushed this day and this day and time.
That's what I'm saying. That's sexy red. I got that video too.
Well, before you do that, bring up the video where the young lady is talking about, because this is the thing what women have to understand. Women have to understand, and I know this may sound distasteful, but women have to understand that you all are put here for us, not the other way around. Okay? And this is not in a derogatory term or derogatory manner. But there has to be order to all of this. Decorum, it has to be.
You talking about the African lady?
Well, she's the one that's talking about. Bring that up.
You want to play that first?
Yeah, let's do that.
That's extra. The female reproductive cycle comes around once a month. For a man, it's every day. For each sexual act, the woman's one egg is matched by the man's 120 million sperm cells. Now let's do some calculation. 120 million sperm cells a day, every day, as opposed to one egg a month, every month, means, assuming all the cells are viable, that it will take only 30 men to impregnate all the women in the world. This points to one clear fact. A man is, by nature, polygamous. Monogamy and fidelity are unnatural situations promulgated by religious beliefs and social pressures. Take those away, every man will cheat. It's simply biological. Now let's look at the extra. It's a known fact that women, for the most part, are more emotional than men. So it's natural that after a sexual encounter, she'll be attached. But because a man is visual and logical in nature...
Damn, that's pretty deep, man. Said she'll be attached.
Okay, so, Mr. Producer, she said some eloquent things.
So she 25, 30, she done had 120 partners. And she attached to all them men.
Yes, and she's going to take something from each man. But she was saying a man's reproductive cycle is different from the woman. That's why every 28 to 30 days, a woman is discharging dead eggs.
Yeah.
She has a period of what's called a cycle.
And we every day.
Every day. Every day.
Every day.
Some of us, shit, multiple times a day. You know what I'm saying? So, but the fact of the matter is, Mr. Producer, that that becomes what this is out here, man.
Yeah.
You know, she was just saying, if a man can't have things a certain way, in a certain order, he's gonna cheat.
He gonna move on.
It's natural. This is the thing, man. I tell you, women get mad at me for saying this, but all of God's prophets had more than one wife.
Yeah.
Okay? When you look at animal behavior, right? Take a goddamn rooster. Rooster's gonna do what?
Shit. Go mate with all the hens.
You're gonna mate with all the hens. Take a lion. The lion is gonna do what?
He gonna hit all the lioness.
Right. Okay. Take a bull. What the bull gonna do? You take one bull.
He gonna milk all the cows.
You take one bull and put him in a fence in with 10 cows. He's gonna do what? He's gonna mate with all those cows. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's God's order. That's not my order. And the thing is, like I tell people all the time, you learn a lot of shit by animal nature. We're animals too. We're just intelligent animals. That's all. And the Most High God gave us the order. But I say all of that to say this, Mr. Producer, is that one of the things that we're dealing with this thing here, when it pertains to, once again, women have to slow their pace, man, and not fall fools for good talk. Find something that you have in common with the guy. Ask the question, like, okay, so what are your goals? What do you aspire to do? What do you aspire to be? What can I put with you that we're going to grow collectively?
Yeah.
Most of all of these women today.
What's your credit score?
Right. What's your credit score? They want to go into a situation. Well, shit. Like I was watching this young girl, man. She living with her mom. She gonna tell the dude, well, you need to make $200,000 a year. You need to do this. You need to do that. You need to. Man, say okay then. Well, just say I can do all. What are you gonna provide for me? She had no comment. She had no answer for it. Why? Because her mindset is Instagram model. Doing what she see other people do. And one of the other things that got going on now is what? OnlyFans. Right, Mr. Producer?
Most definitely.
So these are the things that men are dealing with. And that's why we ask the question,
What are you saving for your husband?
what you gonna save for your husband? What you gonna save for him? If you gone out here, you freaked and done all this other stuff, what are you saving for the man that you want to marry? And how can you rightfully say that you're looking for a husband when you've given another man that you knew you wouldn't marry all of the good things?
You let him go to your special place.
How?
Cut down all the trees in your special place.
How?
To my digging a ditch in your special place. What you gonna save for your husband? When every man on the internet just synced it. I'm gonna tell you my story, man.
Come on with it.
I'm gonna tell you what happened to me.
Come on with it.
I'm saying, I was a young man, out here vibrant, living my life. I was with this young lady. To my bad, nice looking. Man, I was engaged with a girl and I left her for this woman.
Wow.
But I'm gonna tell you, I learned the lesson kind of fast. One night, we was fooling around. We was walking through Walmart, holding hands. I'm talking about, I just feel so good, man. I'm like, man, I can't believe that. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe she belonged to me.
Damn, it was like that?
Man, bro, come on. I was young, man. I wasn't, hey, I ain't know I could do it like that. But anyway, man, I still remember like it was yesterday, man. Right when we got to electronics. We was at Walmart Atlanta Highway. We got by electronics. It was about 3 guys that started approaching. They started walking together. They looked at me. They looked at her. I mean, they started laughing. I said, God damn. I was talking about they started laughing. So me not being that experienced, shit, my heart dropped. I knew what it was. I knew exactly what it was.
What it was, Mr.
I'm talking about all 3 of them. Man, she probably had all 3 of them. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
So you had a situation similar to mine at the restaurant.
Man.
And that's the thing, women. Let me speak to the women, man. Let me speak to them, right? Let me speak to y'all women out there. Women, listen. When you all go out here, right? A lot of men out there, love unconditionally. Women love under what's called conditions. Men love unconditionally. A woman only love what you can provide for. I got a situation like that now. Am I lying, Mr. Producer?
Yeah.
Okay. Once again, women, a man will love you unconditionally. If a man is with you, he's going to take you, like Mr. Producer said, he's going to take care of you, help you with your stuff, your bills. He's going to come in, he's going to raise your kids.
Ain't nothing he ain't going to do.
There's nothing he's going to do for you and your child. Yet, a woman is going to only love that man based upon what she can get out of him. And that's wrong. And then a woman will go out there and do all kind of shit, knowing that the man that she's dealing with ain't shit. And she'll turn around when she's like, oh shit, I'm 40. I got to find me a husband. Why do you have that energy at the age of 20? And then now you have all of these things going on with that of Sexy Red, Suki Hunter. What you say? Eat a nigga ass. Man. I be eating a nigga ass. You got all of this dumb stuff going on that's being promoted. Whoredom being promoted to our young women.
Man, I got that video.
Over sexualized, but you can't play it because
no. I'm talking about the ballet teacher.
Okay, yeah, come on with it. Now I need you all, everybody I want to thank everybody for watching the Chris Miles show.
Man, we appreciate it.
We appreciate it. For the women that's in there, Shalita say the topic is very. Hold on. The topic is way deeper than. We're gonna come back, Shalita, on this. This time you have to really talk about it, and we are. This is our first time on it. Cause listen. I'm gonna be honest with you all. To all of the women out there that are watching this show tonight, I have some receipts, and y'all gonna be like, "Is this nigga crazy? Is this nigga crazy?" Like all this shit that I've done for a particular person, and she thumbed her nose at me. You understand?
Man, come on now.
Me and Mr. Producer stepped up. When her and her sister lost their place, we put them in a hotel for a month. That wasn't cheap. They wasn't in no goddamn motel. They was in a hotel. This person today won't even speak to me. When her son needed haircuts, who cared him, Mr. Producer?
Man, you did, man.
And not only did I care her son, I cared who?
The sister's cheering too.
And paid for it. I didn't have to do that. And what's sad about it, the guy that she got this kid by, he out fathering kids with other women. He don't even send his son $10 to get his haircut. Where I go, it costs for a kid's haircut, it's $20, $25. We're talking about 3 boys. Twice a month. Now, when I was dealing with, had one son, but a sister had 2. But I'm carrying all of them to get their haircut.
It's very admirable.
I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to do it.
No.
Especially when the young men got dads that don't do shit for them. What's the sad part about it, the mothers knew these men wasn't shit when they hooked up with them. That's the sad part. Like, how do you go out here and get yourself caught up with somebody that you know you can't build anything with? You can't have a future with this guy. And everything ain't based off of, like Dorsey said earlier, I'm educated. That don't mean shit, cause you got a fucking philosophy. I know men out here, Mr. Producer is in real estate. He uses his hands. When this shit break on this property, he go fix it. He don't have a college degree. He getting money. We getting money. You understand? That's the point. That's the point. And the thing is, you try to put back, you try to do shit, and, you know, we're considered lames. But a motherfucker out there that did that, you know ain't no good, you know he gonna fuck over you. Subject to bring you some type of STD, you want to save him. Bring up the video, Mr. Producer. Come on.
I'm calling out all the parents. If you're a parent and your child is in pre-K to elementary school to high school, I'm calling you out. The children today, I have never experienced, and I'm 22. Having to teach and work with you guys as children has been the most traumatic experience of my life. I teach 5-year-olds ballet. 5-year-old girls ballet. I have a class of 10 students. They don't respect any authority. You ask them, can you stand in your designated spot? They're telling you no and shut up. They're throwing things at each other. They're throwing things at other people, other classmates. You say, can everybody sit in their spot? I don't want to. I'm not doing that. You don't get to tell me what to do. You're not my mom. You confront the parent. The parent tries to argue with you and fuss at you because you tried to reprimand and redirect their kid. I told a young little girl, please sit in your spot. You're not my mom. You don't tell me what to do. Okay. When her mom came to pick her up, I said, hey, your daughter's having a hard time following instructions. And 7 times today I've had to redirect her to just sit in her spot. Well, clearly she didn't want to sit, and mind you, this is a mom. Clearly she didn't want to sit right there. So, I mean, if she's telling you she don't want to do something, why keep asking her to do it? You know she's not going to do it.
Wow.
What world do we live in? Like, what in you guys' brain as a parent says, my kid not following any directions is a great thing. It's not that serious, and y'all don't have a right to tell her what to do. It's sad. It's sad. It's really, really sad. And another thing that's heart-wrenching is horrifying. It is horrifying. Your 5-year-old daughters are asking to listen to Pound Town and Ski Yee.
Yeah,
your 5-year-old daughters are asking, can we hear Pound Town? I'm playing them Princess Tiana ballet music. And they are asking me, can we hear Pound?
Oh. Ooh, yeah. Oh. Oh. Okay. I like that, Elias. Wait. Okay.
That's what they was saying. But yeah, go ahead.
So, our community got issues. These young kids today, right? This is what we're talking about. Like, these mothers are getting babies by villains, monsters. And it all starts because we're dealing with a magnitude of things where these women are dealing with no good men. Men have no intentions of being fathers to the mothers. I mean, to their children. They have no intentions of being fathers to their children. So it becomes an infestation of criminals who are bred into a system that
kids. Cause she ain't kept, man. She was out there living the life. Told him to
on the
figure it
streets.
out. I mean, no. But I'm saying he said he was about to get ready to get locked up. And she ain't want to come home and get him, man.
Wow.
Now she out there doing her thing.
All right. Let's say, girl. Ooh.
You know what I'm saying, man. All the music that we put out, the Sexy Red, the Suki Hun, all this other shit, they normalizing to where one of these pedophiles snatch up.
Come on now.
One of these little black girls.
Right.
Ain't nobody gonna care.
They ain't gonna care.
They ain't gonna care.
They ain't gonna care.
They ain't gonna care. That's what we putting out there.
Right. So,
why
Mr.
little
Producer.
white girls listen to Taylor Swift.
Right. So, Mr. Producer, now you see why I said what I said earlier about the subject matter of what we was talking. Those things, beautiful. And my sister Corliss Robinson. My sister, these are the type of women that we need. Raise outstanding kids. All the kids are doing positive things. You got to put these type of women out there to lead. What's the girl? B. What are they? Cardi B. Man, it's all of this shit is destructive, and we're losing. And it's all by design to make us self-destruct. Why? Because we God-chosen people.
Take our focus off.
This guy Ed Bloom,
like you said, take our focus off what Ed Bloom doing.
Yeah, exactly. Ed Bloom, while we sleep at night, while we gotta have these dumbass topics about what do you get out of here. It's 9 o'clock, so yeah, Suki. It'll be right at 9. So yeah, my watch is Yeah.
All right. There you go.
Come on with it.
Suki.
Is it going, Mr. Producer?
Yeah, it's playing. I'm playing about 30 times.
So, my signal is buffering, but
Yeah.
the point is people, as we get ready to close here, you have this woman here, who's actually one of the hottest hip hop artists out there today, Suki Hunter. Okay, and all of the things that she's putting out there, as you see the women on the roof twerking, they're normalizing this stuff for our kids to see. That's why these children want to holler pound, pound. So guess what? These young black females that grow up, they don't want no husband. They don't want a husband. They want to follow suit because they see Sukiana getting money. They see Sexy Red. They see them being whores, talking about yellow discharge. What's the other shit she say she got?
Damn, gonorrhea.
Nut.
Come.
All of this shit here, lip gloss.
Lip gloss.
These kids want it. They're not promoting anything positive about getting married, having being successful, raising your kids, having a family. That is taboo in the black community. That we don't talk about those things.
She got a whole song.
What are they saving for their husband? What are they saving for him?
Oh, they ain't.
This subject matter.
Man, we had the phone line open.
This subject matter.
Man, we had the phone line open, man. So
the phone line,
ladies,
yeah, exactly.
So some of these ladies, please call.
Yeah,
in,
please
man.
call. Please call. All right.